Good morning from the NBC29 Digital Desk. I'm Jarrett Klein here with your morning rush. Let's take a look at the top stories you guys are reading over on NBC29.com this morning. Coming in at number one, syphilis cases on the rise in Virginia. It's part of a nationwide trend. We'll get to that story in just a moment. At number two, police releasing the name of the victim in the fatal Sunshine supermarket shooting. And then at number three, UVA working with Charlottesville-based catering company to improve student health. More gun violence in Charlottesville over the weekend. This morning, two people are facing charges in a deadly shooting. This happened Saturday afternoon. Police say 20-year-old Justice Khalil of Gordonsville was killed at the Sunshine supermarket on Cherry Avenue. A teenager was also shot. Police say Khalil was inside the store when he was assaulted by two people. One of them, a 17-year-old, is charged with second-degree murder and use of a firearm in commission of a felony. The second suspect, 19-year-old Nazir McKee, was found at an apartment complex in Albemarle County and is charged with one count of malicious wounding. Police believe this was part of an ongoing dispute between the suspects and Khalil. Well, according to the Blue Ridge Area Health District, there has been an uptick, a dramatic uptick in syphilis cases across Virginia, and this is part of a nationwide trend. NBC29's Anahita Jafari spoke with the Department of Health to show us what this all means.
Juana Vasiliou is the Director of STD Prevention and Surveillance with the Virginia Department of Health.
Some numbers to reference that, comparing to 2003, all the way through 2021, syphilis rates have increased 613% overall. So we're seeing a large number of diagnoses compared to the early 2000s.
She says the syphilis rate amongst women has increased 406%.
Congenital syphilis diagnoses, which is syphilis that gets transmitted during pregnancy to the developing fetus, has increased from one case in 2003 to 17 cases in 2021.
In men, cases are even higher, raising by 721%.
Anyone who is sexually active can get syphilis, but some groups are disproportionately affected, especially men who have sex with men.
People ages 30 to 39 have the highest rates in Virginia.
For the message to the public, it's really important to get tested to make sure this is the best way to tell if you've been infected.
If it is not treated in its early stages, she says serious complications could occur.
All right, thank you, Anahita, for that report. A Charlottesville-based catering company is working with UVA to feed both students and athletes. Check this out. Flavor Exceptional Catering is now bringing in a nutritionist to talk with students about health benefits through the food they eat. Now, according to the National Institute of Health, academic and athletic performance is enhanced through proper nutrition.
I remember being in college and just being able to eat whatever I wanted. It didn't matter, and no true focus. But like these athletes, they need like a higher carb ratio just so that endurance stays with them. They need the protein in there afterwards to rebuild.
And the meals vary depending on the sport or occasion. Well, here's a good cause. Food Line is addressing food insecurity in and around Charlottesville. It's partnering with customers to provide at least 1 million meals for people facing hunger through what's called the Orange Bag Campaign. You may have noticed this when going to the store recently. For every 1 bag of oranges bought with a Food Line Feeds logo on it, 5 meals will be donated to food banks in the Charlottesville area.
Anytime that we can help the food banks either with their supply itself or the smaller food banks with our daily donations, it helps push them forward in their processes to feed more in the community.
And you still have plenty of opportunity to help out. The Orange Bag Campaign runs through March 21st. Food Line cashiers will also ask if you would like to round up your total at checkout. Well, if you've been outside today, you know the sun is shining, an absolutely beautiful March morning out there. Let's send things over to meteorologist David Rogers with a look at what we can expect for the rest of the day.
Good morning, everybody. Getting our day off to a pretty pleasant start. A little bit of a morning chill out there, so bundle up. It looks like another pleasant afternoon. We should see temperatures warming up into the 60s with a fair amount of sunshine thanks to high pressure. It's now to our south. Meanwhile, they're getting some snow to our north and west across the Great Lakes. That's associated with an area of low pressure. The trailing cold front now moving through parts of the Missouri River Valley. That will be heading our way by tonight. Should come through mainly dry, but it will start to bring in some of those cooler temperatures that we'll see for the rest of the week, and we'll start to see breezes increase as well. So after today, it looks like temperatures will be generally in the 50s and turning even cooler as we look ahead to your day on Friday with rain in our forecast. Will only be in the mid to upper 40s, and we could see a little light mixing before changing over to all rain. That's a quick look at your forecast for now. Have a great and safe day.
Here's your Michael and Son 7-day forecast. A high of 63 today with partly sunny skies, and it looks like this week is going to be a dry one up until Friday when that rain moves in. A high of 48, but the sun returns for Saturday, a high of 53, and then the rain back in town Sunday with a high of 50. Hey, I hope you guys have a great Monday out there. We'll see you again on NBC29 News at noon, and we're always live on NBC29.com.